Hello everybody, this is EPN10 and welcome to an interesting Garden of Warfare video. Now, as you may know, upgrades have always been around since the first game, although they've always been kind of lackluster. The upgrades from the first game served pretty much no purpose, as the loadout was the exact same for everyone in the end, so it was experienced players with upgrades versus new, inexperienced players without. So it's pretty much a pseudo progression system that never really helped anyone out, to be honest. So in God of Warfare 2, the upgrade, they were extended upon ever so slightly, with each character receiving 8 upgrades, half of which never really saw use. I'm talking about the health regeneration delay upgrade, the regeneration upgrade, the speed upgrade, the zoom upgrade on a few characters. They were pretty much there just to take up a slot. They were pretty much a placeholder until you got something better, like the health, the damage, the reload, and the ammo upgrade. And I've always been talking about this for years, but I don't think I really mentioned it on my channel. But I think upgrades for abilities will spice up the game quite a bit because they're such a large part of it. It's what makes pea shooters annoying, Kernel Corn annoying, and all that stuff. So, yeah. And I'm talking about simple upgrades, not very complicated ones, to keep with the nature of the game, because many of us like God of Warfare because it's a simple game. And these upgrades could definitely affect a player's playstyle or cater to an already existing one. So an example I will show today is of the Heal Bomb, which is an ability I pretty much always use on my scientists. Plus, it's something simple I could show off. And don't worry, I'll show other upgrades to mess around later on. They're a lot more interesting, but they're complicated and they have a lot of balance issues, but I will show them anyway. And all the icons and all the images I use in this video was not created by me, so credits to all the creators and all that. So without further ado, let's begin. So these are our simple ability upgrades. Now this is our icon here. This is the Mega Heal Bomb, as you guys may know. And this is what it'll look like. Pretty much similar to when you select your character upgrades. You have 3 slots here. Yay, more effects. So this is our first upgrade here, and our first upgrade is going to be better heals. So Heal Bomb replenishes an extra 10 HP. Congratulations, you now have a Heal Bomb that heals for 60 instead of 50. This is a lot better because, because for the health upgrade for scientists, let's say, right? You're getting a 10% boost in your HP. You're going from 100 to 110, right? But this is 50, so you're getting a 20% boost to healing, which is pretty insane. I'm not saying these are balanced in any way, but I'm just giving an example. If they were to implement this in the game, they could always nerf an extra 2 or 3 HP, who knows. But yeah, these things could always be balanced just by increasing or decreasing numbers. Now for our second upgrade, I have Bigger Boom, and Heal Bomb has a slightly larger radius. How large? I have no idea. Depends what's balanced and what's not balanced. Obviously, you don't want to double the radius because that'd be ridiculous. You don't want it. You don't want it to be the same radius as the damn garden or anything like that. Just slightly larger, for more coverage. Next one, we have Increased Production. Reduce the cooldown of Heal Bomb by 1.5 seconds. As you may already know, the Heal Bomb has a cooldown of 15 seconds, I believe, so this is just a 10% decrease in cooldown. Nothing game-breaking, in my opinion, I hope, at least. Next upgrade here, Instability. Heal Bomb now detonates half a second faster. This won't, you know all those times where, you died because you apparently died like a half a millisecond before your Heal Bomb detonated. It's happened to me plenty of times, especially, for those of you that actually use this ability a lot. There's been many times where you barely got the Heal Bomb in time. Well, this could definitely help you out. So yeah, there you go. Protective Liquid. This is kind of controversial because damage reduction in general is controversial. Heal Bomb provides a 20% damage reduction for 3 seconds after detonating. I don't think this is really game-breaking. Imkata gets a 20% damage reduction for the entire Imkata duration. So this is, I think, especially for 3 seconds, it may have to be increased. But yeah, 4 seconds would be pretty good. It could definitely help you out when you throw a Heal Bomb, I don't know, like you're getting choked up and whatnot. You throw a Heal Bomb, and then there's enemies hitting you constantly. You're jumping around. You get the damage reduction, and then you warp away or something. Next one here is Adrenaline Rush. Same thing here. Heal Bomb provides a speed boost for 3 seconds after detonating. So it's pretty similar to the turbo ability of the Hover Goat. you just use it, and whoever gets healed also gets a speed boost for 3 seconds. I think speed boost is actually a pretty fun thing to experience. I don't think it's game breaking. People don't actually plan for the hover when they're using hover go. People don't generally plan to use the turbo at a very strategic time. They just use it when they're under fire, and then whoever's around them gets the boost. Period. So yeah, I think more more speed boost would be pretty cool. And yeah, if somebody's camping, if you're healing somebody that's camping, it's not really going to do much because they're really not going to benefit from it. And then next one here, we have the lightweight ability. So heal bomb is now lobbed, instantly detonating upon hitting the ground. And this overrides detonation timer, so instability won't affect it. So what does this do? Pretty much think about the impunt versus the long bomb. This pretty much makes the heal ball to a long bomb. So when it hits the ground, boom, it instantly explodes, healing people around it. So yeah, you could be cool. This just changes the behavior of the heal bomb. I'm gonna be interchanging heal bomb and heal ball a lot. So yeah, don't mind. There's gonna be some subconscious thing, so don't worry about it. So yeah, this pretty much makes it to a long bomb. Not a big deal. But you could definitely pre-plan something. You could just throw it and then warp in a group of enemies and wipe them out. You could lob it in hopes they don't see it. Maybe they're turned around. You know exactly that they're there. You warp. They hit you a little bit. Boom, you get healed, and bam, you finish them off. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's up to you whether or not you want to use it. And last but not least, for the simple category, we have equal coverage. So heal bomb no longer heals. It no longer has a heal drop off within its radius, meaning you see when those teammates of yours they hear the heal bomb at the last second, they try to go for it, they barely make it, and you only get healed 10, 20 HP or something because they're at the very edge of the radius of the heal bomb. Well, no more, because now you get fully healed. Doesn't matter where you are, you get the full healing of the heal bomb. Now, will you use this if you're a greedy scientist? Probably not, because half the time when you throw the heal bomb, you're going exactly to it. You're going to get it. You're going to be at the center of it when it detonates. So this really benefits your teammates. So if you're a very altruistic person, you will definitely go for heal bomb. Better heals, bigger boom, and equal coverage. So a lot of teammates could get healed all the time because this is very synergistic. Having a larger radius and then combining it with equal coverage and replenishing an extra 10 HP, that means large radius, whoever even touches the damn radius gets the full heal and is going to be healing for the full 60. So as you can see, this is very synergetic. And a person that's greedy, like a greedy scientist, or a very aggressive one, let's say, could reduce the cooldown of heal bomb by 1.5 seconds, or if they die a lot, just scratch this all together. They could get instability, they could get protective liquid, and adrenaline rush. So now they're going faster, they're moving faster, they have a slight, damage reduction, and they get the heals much quicker. You can move in on an enemy, sweep them up real quick, and come back out. So as you can see, depending on the type of player you are, you could definitely choose different types of upgrades, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for my simple ability upgrades. Now I'm gonna move on to something else. Now moving on to the complicated / controversial upgrades. Just to make it clear, I do not want these in the game ever. This is just for fun. And then you can also see the crazy combinations that could be achieved. Okay, so yeah, as a point disclaimer, I don't want to see people in the comments saying, "Oh, this is so imbalanced, how dare you." This is just for fun. I do not want these in the game ever, okay? Good. Alright, so let's start off with the first complicated upgrade, which I forgot what it was, but pressurized ball. So heal bomb now emits a shockwave after exploding, pushing enemies away. It does not affect teammates, so you cannot troll them. So if you remember, Rock P would push away enemies back in God of Warfare 2, because that's the only game he was in. Anyway, and if you don't count other mobile crap. Well, anyway, basically, Rock P in God of Warfare 2, he will basically push enemies back, if you hit them directly and they were in midair. I believe that was the case. Do not quote me on that. So this one could definitely help out. Pressurized ball. There's a chomper coming in for a play, an All-Stars fighting a chomper. They're having a freaking war. You throw this pressurized ball, they heal, chomper gets pushed back. Or let's say there's a ton of people on the point, you gotta push them off. Boom, there you go. Or there's a stupid vase suite or whatever. Actually, this does not affect vase suites because that'd be OP. This does not affect any heavy armored units because that'd be way too OP for ending points and whatnot. And I mean, depending the shockwave, it's probably not going to be that extreme. They'll definitely have to nerf it if it's too much. So the pushback definitely varies. So if it's a small pushback, it could affect everything in the game pretty much, including armored enemies. But if it's a huge knockback, then no, they'll have to really nerf that. Like, you know, depending on like the character weight or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this is kind of controversial because yeah, it's gonna be really annoying getting pushed around. But the thing is, you can't really troll teammates with it. So there you go. Next one is preparation. Heal bomb replenishes an extra 15 HP. However, it detonates half a second slower. So yeah, it's half a second slower in the heat of a battle is a huge difference. So you have to risk, you know, getting that, you know, 15 extra HP or actually dying at a very crucial moment. So half a second seems very slow. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is a huge deal in the crux of a battle. So that's preparation for you guys. Concentrated solution. Heal bomb replenishes an extra 15 HP, but it has a smaller radius. So there you go. You got a 15 extra HP, but a smaller radius. So greedy scientists, aggressive ones that like healing themselves only, they could choose this over the other one that just, you know, heals like 10 HP extra because they get the smaller radius. However, it doesn't really matter because they're pretty much going to be in that radius because they're the ones that threw it. They know exactly where it's going to go, etc., etc. Sorry, I'm talking fast. So subversion. Heal bomb now damages enemies equal to the amount it would have healed. So this is like, oh my god, this is insane when you first look at it. But then you realize, wait, isn't this just a sticky ball? And then you pretty much be correct. But sticky ball brings 2, and it stays around until somebody shoots it. So this does have it, you know, it has it disadvantages and advantages. This can never get destroyed, obviously, but it does go off sooner or later. And then from there, you don't have anything. And in order for you to get full value from it, you have to throw it, you have to damage something, and then also heal at the same time. So it's pretty much like, instead of having, for sticky ball, it's like 2 sticky balls, damage, right? And then subversion makes the heal bomb basically one thing, but it does damage and healing. So in order for you to get full value from this, you have to heal something and damage something at the same time. So as I said, aggressive scientists could definitely use this. They could just roll this ball into like a group of unsuspecting players, although you could hear the heal bomb from quite a distance. And then, you know, warp in there, they all take 50 damage, and you sweep everybody up. That sounds insane, and it probably is, but that's like the best case scenario, so remember that. And yeah, there are limited slots. There's 3 slots, guys, so you gotta think about it. Now, complicated upgrade number 5, Emergency Protocol. Heal bomb replenishes an extra 25 HP to allies at 50% HP or lower. So allies, keyword allies. Actually, it doesn't really matter if you had this on a scientist, because a scientist could only ever heal 50, like if he's under 50 HP. Wait, never mind, I'm stupid. Anyway, this only affects allies, so this is an altruistic upgrade. Okay, so if there's an all-star with, like, you know, 80 HP, he gets 25 extra HP. If you throw it and you have under half your HP, you don't get the benefits. So this is strictly a very altruistic upgrade because it only affects your teammates and not you. And yeah, like, as you can see, things get complicated because you start thinking, how the heck does these things interact with subversion? And that's the big question. Nice one, but I'm not going to answer that. I'll probably clarify it later, who knows. Mending Fluid. Heal bomb replenishes an extra 20 HP over a course of 5 ticks. So yes, this is healing over time. This is basically like fire inverted. So fire by default deals 4 damage over time for 5 ticks. By default, if you don't have the fire upgrade. This does the opposite. It heals you 4 HP per second for 5 ticks. So in total, you heal 20 HP. So what happens if you combine this with subversion? Well, you basically light a plant on fire with the heal ball. So there you go. That's pretty much what it does if you have subversion. So it's a pretty disgusting combination. But there's already 2 slots taken up, and I'm not sure you guys are going to want that. So now, next for upgrade here, Balls of Heal. So Heal Bomb now has 2 charges, but replenishes only half the HP, rounded up. Reduces cooldown by 6 seconds. Now, you're getting a 6-second cooldown. You might be thinking that's insane. Yes, however, it's going from 15 seconds down to 9. So it's a 40% reduction in cooldown, but it's only dealing half the HP. So you're getting 40% benefit in cooldown, let's say, but you're only getting you're getting half the benefits cut off. So what's so good about it? Well, you could combine it with a simple upgrade. Which one was it here? Was it 3? Oh, you can't see anyway. You could combine it with that cooldown that decreases it by 1.5 seconds, right? So now you're even. Now you have a heal bomb that heals for 7.5 seconds. So you could throw two of them. You could throw two of them. You could throw one every 7.5 seconds. And then, you know, I think, should Mending Fluid retain the full HP heal? Yeah, I think it should. I think it should heal 20 still, even though, like, the initial explosion or detonation basically heals you for half, but any other effects is going to be full. And the nice thing about it is that, you know, you can just throw one to the left, throw one to the right, you could throw them more commonly, all these things, etc., etc. Or you could be super annoying and combine it with pressurized ball and annoy the hell out of enemies, right? So you could do some pretty trolly things with this. This is not amazing, but yeah, because everything is halved. But you know, you have more potential to throw balls around, so you could combine it with pretty cool stuff. So, like, you know, that cooldown, which, you know, they both gain the benefit. So you're actually getting like a 3-second cooldown in reality. Mending Fluid, you retain the full healing over time, but that's pretty much already 3 slots. So I mean, whatever. I don't think it's really insane, to be honest with you. Now for the last one is equal coverage. Wait, what the heck? Whoops, I'm stupid. Well prepared. Heal Bomb replenishes an extra 15 HP and has a slightly larger radius. However, increase the cooldown by 3 seconds. You will never combine this with Balls of Heal, because Balls of Heal will only get half the benefits of the HP increase. But each small ball will take 3 extra seconds to, or bomb. You see, there I am interchanging stuff again. But each bomb, each half HP bomb will still take 3 extra seconds. So you will never combine Balls of Heal with Well Prepared. So yeah, a very nasty, aggressive build you could pull off is like Subversion with Mending Fluid, and like, you know, some other crap. The larger radius, so you could really damage enemies around. Or if you want to be like the ultimate point protector, like the ultimate objective protector, you could get like Pressurized Ball, larger radius, and Subversion. So you're pushing enemies back from the point, you're damaging them, and you're healing enemies. And you're healing teammates with the increased radius. So that definitely does snowball. But yeah, you'll be like the king of the objective. Or there's probably some other combo that works better. Who knows? But yeah, Subversion. What is it? Subversion. Damage an enemy. Oh, the pressurized ball and the other ability, the radius ability, those could go pretty nasty together. And that's pretty much it. But I'm going to go to one last category, and that's the synergy category. And for our last part here, we're going to have synergistic upgrades. Again, I do not want the complicated / controversial one, nor the synergistic upgrades in the game. This is just for fun, okay? These are synergistic upgrades. I only put a few of them because, you know, this took me a very long time to put together, so let us begin. We only have 4 upgrades here. Beam Me Up. Heal Bomb replenishes an extra 50 HP to the target currently under the Heal Beam's effect. What does that mean? You can only heal some other ally, and only one ally for 50 HP, okay? So you cannot, this 50 HP will never affect you at all. It can only affect teammates, and at best, one teammate. So if, you know, you throw a heal bomb, there's like a teammate trying to get it, you heal them, right? By the time you heal them and it goes off, they're over, you know, let's say they're only missing 70 HP, and your heal bomb heals like 60 by default, let's say, right? Or 50 rather. You're not going to get the full benefits. The only time you could really get a benefit from this is if the target is at very low HP. Like an all-star with like, you know, 20, 25 HP, and then you heal him up, you know, you're beaming him, and then he's like, let's say at 50 HP by the time the heal bomb goes off, and then bam, he gets a full 100 HP, or whatever, plus any other effects that's on top of that. So yeah, this only, you know, this only affects one ally. So this is a truly altruistic ability. Upgrade rather. So yeah, this is, you know, just putting that out there. You cannot heal yourself, and you can only heal one ally, 50 extra HP, okay? You only get the full benefits if, you know, your target is missing a crap ton of HP by the time it goes off, because this will be healing like 100 HP to over 100 health to one target. Now, Synergy 2. this will do. Heal Bomb replenishes an extra 20 HP if the user's heal station is destroyed and currently on cooldown. So heal station has a cooldown of 30 seconds, I believe. I think for the armored heal station is 25, but this ability is not really intended for armored heal station. I didn't make one, alright, I was too lazy. And then it has an uptime of 20 seconds. So what does that mean? Well, you only get to see this benefit for 10 seconds, assuming your heal station lasts for the full 20. So you put down a heal station, it lasts for 20 seconds, it explodes, 10 seconds you don't have it, you don't have any heal station, and it's on cooldown for 10 seconds. You throw the heal bomb, you get the extra 20 HP, and then that's it. You know your heal station is back up, but you're not using it. Well, you don't get the benefits. So there you go. However, if your heal station gets destroyed immediately afterwards, after you put it down, like let's say within 25 seconds, now you don't have a heal station, but you know, you get the 20 extra HP from the heal bomb. So, you know, this definitely helps out players whose heal station keeps getting destroyed, you know, or you're tired of it getting destroyed by a bunch of stupid spamming plants, and then you just want to, you know, put this right in your face or whatever. Anyway, next one is Energized Warp. Nobody uses Energy Warp. I know I have that, you know, those few subscribers that do, but nobody in general uses Energized Warp. So this definitely, you know, incentivizes people to use Energy Warp. So Energized Warp, if the heal bomb is used less than 3 seconds after energy warping, so you energy warp, you come out of it, 1, 2, 3, okay. If you throw the heal bomb before then, right, it replenishes an extra 3 HP and provides a speed boost for 3 seconds. Not too crazy. Will you use energy warp just to get these effects? Probably not. I think I'd have to make this a lot stronger for people to see use, because people are not going to trade warp for energy warp. There's no way in hell. It's like nobody that uses that pretty much. And now let's go for the last energy, Smoke Bomb. If heal bomb is used less than 3 seconds after warping, it provides a 20% damage reduction for 30 seconds. So pretty much the same thing for the first effect. However, it's if you it's only after you warp and you use it within 3 seconds. So you might be thinking, well, the first ability is pretty much better because it's a one, you always have it right after you throw the heal bomb. However, like if you want that added effect, that's a 40% damage reduction, so you will have to get punished for that. So this is why this is pretty much like an add-on effect. You will never use this over like the regular one, you know. So this makes this pretty useless. But if you want that added effect, then by all means use it. I'm not saying all these upgrades are good and you know they're amazing and they're super balanced. I'm just saying that's just an option if you want. If you want to be that dude with the 40% damage reduction for whatever reason, then there you go. Plus, since everybody uses warp, this is only an added benefit. You know, it's not a big deal. It's not trying to incentivize you to use warp because everybody uses it already. Anyways, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Will I make more videos? This is pretty much just a concept video. I'm not meant to make this a series, although I would definitely not rule that out for the future, even though this did take me a long time to do. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you guys think about it. You could come up with your own abilities in the comment section. You could tell me other stuff, your opinions on it, etc, etc. Remember, I only want the simple ones. I think the simple ones could definitely be interesting. I don't want the controversial or synergistic ones because, as you can see, it could create some pretty nasty, unbalanced combos. Plus, if they were to implement upgrades in the game, they will have to upgrade, you know, they will have to put upgrades for every other ability. So that'd be a huge mess. Imagine having like broken combos for like the warp, broken combos for like the heal station, and broken combos for sticky bomb, like that. That may or like impun. That'd be crazy. Like that's why I just want the simple ones for a start. You know, it's very simple. I think it definitely changed. It will definitely change the way the game is played, and you know, it's something interesting. It definitely will expand upon something that already exists in the game. So I think it'd be an awesome idea. So yeah, sorry for talking so fast. And yeah, I don't have a script or anything like that, at least for like all the explanation parts. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.